Real estate professionals, the introduction to Chat GPT Agent, it was just released. And my real estate professionals is all about working smarter, not harder with AI, leveraging tools and systems and being able to know where and how to get there. The great thing is being a part of mentorship. And when introduced that the Chat GPT Agent was coming out during training this past week, I had to make sure I got this in front of my audience because the AI Launchpad training is making sure that you're not left behind. But this actual announcement that was made by OpenAI in the actual demo, today we're going to go through a little bit about what it looked like for the introduction to the ChatGPT agent, what that actually means for you. We're going to look at some prompts here as well, and understanding that as a professional in real estate, and if ChatGPT didn't drive what the change would be, where would you be? And the chat, I call my chatbot Chad, and we're going to look at a comparison on, because a lot of people have chatbots out, but booking, showings, researching homes, even making slide decks. This is how the Chat GPT agent can help you save time and money on busy work like emails, flyers, scheduling, searching listings, helping people relocate. But there's a better way, and that's the introduction of ChatGPT Agent that was provided for you. So in this video, we're going to go through the steps on making sure that if you have ChatGPT Pro Plus or Team, you can actually take advantage of this. Step 2, if you open the chat, and how to do that using tools and then selecting agent mode, or just selecting /agent to get started. And then step 3, typing a real task, like I'm going to show you here shortly, on relocating from Detroit, Michigan, what up though, to Jupiter, Florida, and some different clarifying questions to help it act like a real assistant that you can be able to help and make your life easier. As a real estate consultant coach, I want to be able to show people how they can compare listings and create slideshows, ordering marketing materials online, logging into different slides. And so this replay by the OpenAI team, Sam Altman, hats off to you. This tool helps you write emails and go right to your Gmail inbox. Be able to have editable spreadsheets right into Google. Even can switch to tools and editors for you to be able to be clear and easy on how the process of being a real pro in the real estate game. So get involved with the AI Launchpad, because this is how it was introduced. So what is ChatGPT Agent? Imagine if ChatGPT can not only talk, but actually do the tasks for you, like showings and bookings and researching property, or prepping a slide deck. That's what ChatGPT Agent is. So it talks back, it engages in natural conversation, it takes action, uses its own computer to complete tasks, and your virtual assistant works 24/7 in regards to handling busy work. So jumping over to listen real quick about the statistics and difference on what ChatGPT Agent is. Here, let me give you let's get a quick overview of what Andrew had to say about the ChatGPT Agent. He did a preview of this as well. It's blowing his mind.
Models on the Browse Comp benchmarks, which measures the ability to locate hard to find web information. But what does this actually mean for us? It means GPT Agent is able to plan a dinner reservation by connecting to, let's say, Google Calendar, then finding a free evening in that calendar, then cross-referencing a reservation website like OpenTable to find a reservation and book it at the restaurant. Another example is Agent finding and booking flights for you based on weather, airline preferences, and availability. This might actually sound a lot like Rabbit and Humane promised to do, but we know how that turned out, and OpenAI is definitely in a far better position to deliver on its promises.
So really quickly, just to kind of give you a snapshot to kind of get clarity. So it's an ability to do all these things and work for you as a virtual assistant 24 hours a day. And I think ChatGPT Pro costs you like $20 a month. So what can ChatGPT do for real estate professionals and do for you in your whole process? So this whole idea today sparked because I was doing some research on Keller Williams, and they're right now is recognizing people that have done well their first and second quarters. And when I went to ChatGPT and saw that real estate professionals are wearing all of these different hats, but is your brand doing its job? And so how can ChatGPT help real estate professionals in regards to some of these tasks? Entrepreneurs, people buying you, not just your service, building you to trust fast. Being a business owner, visibility leads to more deals, so your name becomes a go-to. You're a marketing specialist, branding you builds credibility beyond just paid ads. A content creator, your face and voice and trust showcasing your perspective. You're a photographer, you have to stand out with your signature style and story behind each shot. You're a videographer, videos that feel convert better, your vibe is your brand. You're a graphic designer because people remember your look and own your visual voice. You're a copywriter because your words convert when they match your unique brand tone. Then you're an SEO specialist, a known name ranks higher without needing to pay to play. You're a social media manager because people trust the person behind the page, not just the post. You're a website designer because templates don't convert, your voice and visuals do. You're a data analyst where your unique angle on data builds trust with insight. You're a brand strategist, positioning yourself as a real estate professional with premium pricing power. You're a therapist, right? Because with your clients, your healing message deserves a platform and presence. You're a counselor. Your clients want to connect with someone they feel they know. You're a mediator. They hire the guy they believe, not the one who's silent. You're a teacher because real estate professionals, you're educators who brand themselves because they're go-to experts. You're a tour guide because you have to turn casual showing into personal experiences people remember. You're a personal concierge. So you see all the things that when you sign up to be a real estate realtor, mortgage broker, loan originator, you wear all these hats: matchmaker, project manager, event planner, transaction coordinator, accountant, bookkeeper, compliance officer, scheduler, customer service rep, property stager, home inspector assistant, contractor liaison, interior designer, photographer assistant, motivational coach, crisis manager, negotiator, networker, recruiter, local expert, resource hub, and relocation specialist. That's all. Is that in the job description? No, it's not. But that's what is incorporated in regards to the why behind just being a real estate professional. So people just see the end result of selling houses, but you have to do all of this. So that's what ChatGPT Agent can handle some of these tasks: open houses, listings, replying to leads. So the agent tackles your to-do list, managing communications, reading and summarize client questions from Gmails, drafting personalized replies, conducting research. For example, find homes under 500,000 with good schools nearby, compiling comprehensive reports, automate marketing, create listing comparisons, slide decks, fill out vendor forms, or order postcards online, as well as streamline scheduling, reschedule meetings right in the Google Calendar so that you can actually be able to connect and even consider the weather conditions. So how does ChatGPT Agent work? Think of it like Iron Man's Jarvis. You give it a task and it uses a virtual computer to get it done. So it's like a web browser. I just showed you a demonstration of what it looks like in regards to just building an itinerary. But it works as a web browser, an image generator, a code editor, and app connector. So why should real estate professionals even need ChatGPT Agent? I just went through a long, comprehensive list of all the tasks that a real estate professional has to do when they raise their hand and say, hey, I'm going to be a realtor, or I'm going to be a mortgage broker, or I'm going to be a loan originator. So you didn't get into real estate to spend your life buried in Google Sheets or copy and pasting MLS information. Automating this busy work and focusing on clients, that's what the ChatGPT Agent can help you do. Having these client-ready reports, searching listings and creating personalized PDF reports, optimizing your schedule, finding the best days for team offsites or client meetings, personalizing follow-ups, replying to emails with tailored timely messages, automated lead tracking, update your lead tracker spreadsheet weekly. So the great thing is, that's why I encourage you to get into the AI Launchpad training, because you don't have to learn how to do all of these things alone. But what we can do is we're going to try to go through a walkthrough together. And so step one is to actually log into your ChatGPT Pro. And I actually wrote notes here today because I wanted to kind of do an example for you and created a playbook. So the whole scenario we're going to put into ChatGPT is our friends are relocated. Let me just go ahead and copy and paste it in there, and then I'll read it for us as well. So let me get a new chat going. And so first we go to /agent, where we activate the agent. And so that's the first step. So great, you're diving into ChatGPT Agent, and I've got you covered. Below is what I'll create for you. Outputs you'll get: quick start guide to ChatGPT Agent, playbook, what do you need? So in other words, it's giving me the information about ChatGPT Agent. So now I'm going to take it to the next step, and I'm going to put in the information that I'm going to go to Explore, click Create. Nope, so I don't want to GPT. See how ChatGPT does? They'll give you all the information you're looking for. So I wanted to put in this prompt while it's still generating. Our friends are relocating from Detroit, Michigan to Jupiter Island, Florida. I'm a real estate consultant, and I want to provide a good realtor information about the geography, climate, lifestyle, luxury homes, and waterfront properties with amenities are near and what budget I should consider, local attractions, neighborhoods, and buyer tips. Find me hotels my clients can stay in while they are looking to rebook. Find a flight itinerary to travel from Detroit to Jupiter first class, and use Expedia.com and make sure to propose 5 items for each category. I want to use Realtor.com for the housing suggestions. And don't forget to find 3 things I should suggest. They tour local restaurants in Jupiter to make them appeal to relocating from Detroit, Michigan. What up, though? Make the report nice. Now, where did I actually get this idea? So when you look at the introduction to ChatGPT Agent, they actually provided a prompt out loud. So if it doesn't work, what I'm getting ready to provide in regards to my prompt, I have a go-to backup plan so you all can kind of see what it looks like as well. But let's just take a quick listen to what they were trying to do with OpenAI.
Sarah, and we want the agent to help us find an outfit that matches the dress code, propose a few options, nice mid-luxury, taking into account venue and weather. We also want to find us some hotels, and as Edward said, don't forget the gift. So let's see and send the prompt away. SM.
So they sent the prompt away. So it took them 7 minutes when going through the ChatGPT agent. So the great thing is I have a backup plan just in case I put in my prompt. So if my prompt doesn't generate like I wanted to in the agent, guess what I have? I have a backup plan. So we'll be able to see how it works and while that's working in the background. So how to activate ChatGPT Agent. I just walked you through those steps, but I'll go through them again with you. So turning on agent mode is like flipping the switch on your AI assistant. It's ready for you to have a ChatGPT Pro Plus or Team plan. So you access ChatGPT, just typing in, go into tools, and select agent mode, which is, that's kind of cool. So tool, let me show you here before it's actually doing the information. That's cool. So tools, I don't have agent mode, so that's why I had to go hashtag and put in agent, what I provided earlier. So I don't want to confuse you. So we'll just keep it there. So the next one is give it a task. I gave you the task on what it is, but here's an example. Plan 3 open houses this weekend and book a hotel nearby. Observe and control, watch your screening thoughts, pause, change, or take over anytime. Approval, it would ask for permission before sensitive actions like purchases. So the next, I wanted to do a comparison because a lot of company, or even myself, have AI chatbots in our training programs with AI. We utilize AI chatbots a lot, but I wanted to show what the difference is with a ChatGPT agent that just was released versus the AI chatbot. So most people are confused AI with just replying to a message. You've used an AI chatbot, but it only talks, it doesn't do. That's the difference with an agent. So for example, does the ChatGPT agent replies in the chat for you? An AI chatbot does the same. Now with the AI chatbot, it does not click buttons and fill out forms for you. And we'll show that in the example in regards to here shortly. AI chatbot does not browse websites, but the ChatGPT agent does. It doesn't create decks or spreadsheets, the AI chatbot. It doesn't schedule tasks, books, and services. It doesn't handle multi-step tasks. And the AI chatbot doesn't interact with real apps and sites. So that's the difference between just kind of getting an idea of, hey, I can just do an AI chatbot. And I have a lot of AI chatbots as well. And if you don't know what I'm talking about in regards to, and we'll look at the what came up with. But here on the left-hand side here, these are AI chatbots. And if you click on something called GPTs, these are custom versions of chatbots that have already been curated within ChatGPT. So there's several of different AI chatbots, but the breakdown that I just provided for you is the difference in using the new feature that ChatGPT just rolled out. And you simply and easy just type in tools to be able to access this feature. So now you have a kind of a clear understanding of the difference of the ChatGPT agent versus the AI chatbot. Okay, so the top 5 agent ideas for realtors to actually consider when, kind of getting started with this process is, again, leveraging ChatGPT agent to revolutionize your daily real estate operations. Here are 5 powerful ways to start. buyer prep, make a report comparing 3 properties in nearby schools. Number 2, lead nurturing, write follow-up emails and update your CRM. Number 3, marketing, create a slideshow for this week's new listing with links. Number 4, administration, schedule all my showings this week and add to the calendar. And then number 5, research, find the best free Canva templates for open houses and download them. So again, you have a chat agent that's literally at your fingertips that's allowing you, and that's what ChatGPT is, just stepping their game up. So here's some real world prompts to actually try. 5 actionable prompts to start using ChatGPT Agent right away for open house planning, property comparison, email management, marketing material creation, as well as the fee comparison. So like, for example, looking at your Google Calendar and planning 3 open houses for next weekend, use weather info and add hotel options nearby. For property comparison, search homes in Detroit under 500,000 with at least 3 beds, 2 baths, and good schools. Make a slideshow comparing the best 5. Email management, summarize my Gmail inbox from the past 3 days and draft replies to the top 5 buyer leads. Number 4, marketing material creation. Find the best Canva templates for a new listing flyer. Download and organize 3 options in Google Drive. Number 5, fee comparisons. Create a comparison sheet of Zillow, Realtor.com, and Redfin seller fees. Turn it into a PDF handout. Do you not see how that could be definitely advantage for anyone that's actually going to take advantage of this? So I want to go back over to ChatGPT and see what happened in regards to our project to do this actual, do this test live, because, I love when I do things live. Because the great thing is sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But this time it gave me what we needed. So this is how the ChatGPT agent works. It gives you the geography and lifestyle breakdown, as well as links that's tied to each of them. So Barrier Island, Luxury Enclave, Jupiter Islands, a slender exclusive barrier, and then we'll just go ahead and click on it. So it gives you the clickable link, gives you the flights that you can actually book. And then and it's telling you the flights from Detroit. That is amazing. From Detroit to Jupiter Island for the cheapest rate that was found on Orbitz by searching and going and doing it online. And it's literally giving you the breakdown on where it is and the departure date that's best for you. So in other words, upscale, relaxed atmosphere. Think private beaches, huge tropical lots. So it's getting this from homes.com and the Wall Street Journal. So it has references for you to go right away that gives you the schools link. The schools, the suburban area, gives you a viewpoint of what it looks like at Jupiter Island, gives you a visual for you to be able to decide if relocating from Jupiter to Detroit is a good idea for you. And on top of that, it gives you real estate professionals in the area that, for example, One Sotheby's International Realty or Berkshire Hathaway or Illustrated Properties LLC, Florida Living Realty. So you get realtors that give you the price ranges of the homes in the area, gives you the school breakdown, the parks in the area, the transit, all at your fingertips. My real estate professionals is doing the research for you. And it's right within ChatGPT, homes for sale and what they're actually going for. So it's a $23 million home going here for Jupiter Island. So if I wanted to actually relocate from Detroit, Michigan to Jupiter Island and was interested in the 6-bedroom, 6.5 home for 8,000 square feet, amazing. Kristen Danzig is the listing agent. It's giving you all of this information right at your fingertips. Amazing. Climate, it gives you the breakdown of the warm tropical year. See, I didn't even have to go to the background. ChatGPT, look out for me today. So, so again, climate, it'll tell you what the climate looks like in that area. It's going to verify the source, the Wall Street Journal. Then it's going to give you the breakdown and things to do. Whether home buyers are flocking to Jupiter and not just for the golf. This is alleviating a lot of guesswork during this short presentation. Now, you might have to pay for the Wall Street Journal if it gives you that link, as you can see. But my point is, gives you lifestyle perks. So easy boating access, giving you luxury homes, waterfronts. I asked for 5 different opportunities, and it's giving me, I asked for Realtor.com, but it gave me Zillow. So Zillow is my next favorite. It's okay. So, so now it's giving me the homes that are in for sale, the waterfront area. So again, my real estate professionals, do you not see if you sit and do an assessment with a client and they're wanting to relocate to Jupiter, Florida, for example, you have a breakdown right away at your fingertips that you can be able to help your client in minutes. No assistant needed. Each person needs to, Keller Williams, Sotheby's, every real estate company needs to actually take advantage of training their agents to actually invest in something like this, even if you don't want the AI program, which I highly encourage. But even if you don't want to get involved with the AI Launchpad opportunity, because I wouldn't know this information if I wasn't involved in what Jonathan Montoya is doing. And that's the honest truth. But the great thing is I am involved. And so you're learning from what I'm learning. But don't rely on me, because I'm going to consistently work on the goals that we have for being the change. But you have goals as your real estate companies. And that's the key thing about this. I literally call my Chat GPT bot Chad, he's going to upgrade. It's giving you first class flight itinerary options. So Delta Airlines has a nonstop ideal first class upgrade. Gives me the airline companies, restaurants I should tour when I get to Jupiter, and then allows you to book with Open Table from a click. Come on. Now, this is amazing. Like, AI has taken over. Like I said, I had a 3-hour mastermind with my business partner, Enyka Gaines, who's currently traveling, and she's in the beautiful Morocco today, amazing Morocco, and Africa. And so in seeing this, I was like, ChatGPT already 3-hour mastermind last week, and ChatGPT already stepped up the game before we can even before we can press go on our idea. That's kind of how it typically works when we have ideas. It's already in the works, and so at least they're billionaire ideas. That's a great ththing. So it's giving you the Jupiter Grill and giving you local attractions you should try. So and then summarize it into a table. So how do you lose? And so I literally, I don't know what to say. This AI world is, I'm the AI cash story captain, but I'm usually amazed. What up though, Melvin? Thank you so much for showing up, my friend. I appreciate you, bro. But I'm always amazed about how much the AI is changing. And I'm gonna drop the link for the training, for the AI training in the link here. But what you got to realize is, if you don't get involved, my friends, you're gonna get left behind. And I'm gonna do everything in my power not to let that happen, because the key takeaways in that steps, the Chat GPT agent is more than an AI chatbot. All the chatbots that I've been investing in and trying to build and trying to release, and ChatGPT moves faster than my own brain, which is okay, because that's why you have opportunities like this, and you have training classes that you go to, because you got to get the education. This education is something no one can take from you. So the key takeaways in this actual presentation, I wanted you guys to actually be introduced to the Chat GPT agent. I want you to see how you can automate your busy work, freeing up hours of delegation, research, and those administrative tasks. You can take that time and focus on your clients, reinvesting your time into high value interactions and closing deals, and then unlocking potential, activating the ChatGPT agent mode, simple and easy, as you saw, and experience the future of real estate efficiency. Start with the small tasks, observe, and expand its role as you get comfortable. Goodness gracious, my friends, get involved. Go to the link, and if you do anything, I honestly suggest you get a part of this training, because I wouldn't. It's saving me so much more time, because again, like I said, before Enyka Gaines went to Africa, we had this mastermind because we're trying to figure out how to have the financial education piece and tying into mortgages and taxes and digital real estate and all this education. So before I even went to build this amazing chatbot that we came up with, the whole concept, then ChatGPT Agent came out. So the great thing is, when you have trainings, education. Now I had to take that information to my business partner. She was like, wow. So, being able to communicate on WhatsApp. So at least we're on the road of being able to forward thinking. So I need you to be on the road of forward thinking too. Get involved, because this is one of the most inexpensive courses of AI that you can actually be a part of. And it's an ongoing training, and it's an ongoing opportunity for you to level your game up and getting this on top of, because again, what's going to happen is, which is so unfortunate, is going to be two types of people. I'm your AI cash story captain, as you can see, but there's going to be two types of people in the world. There's going to be people with AI, and there's going to be people without AI. And so the level of education that you receive, everybody's using AI. If you get in a vehicle and you actually have Google Maps, that's AI, guys. If you text message, that's AI. So now it's going to taking things a step further, where you can put these things into your operations for work. And so we talk about virtual assistants, we talk about helping, maximizing your time. ChatGPT is $20 a month, but learning how to use it, all you got to do is play with it. So the key thing I hope that you took away is the introduction to ChatGPT Agent that was just released a few days ago. And it's simple and easy in regards to how to actually take advantage of it. Please do it. And drop in the comments to show me some love, either live or during the replay, if you got something from this. Just put AI cash story if you actually got something from this training, because that's what I'm going to do for you. My whole goal is to show you my Chad, my boo, has been upgraded. He is my boo has been upgraded, which is Chat GPT from the D. So my goal is helping real estate coaches and professionals make $5,000 in 60 days or less using the AI cash story method without paid ads or tech overwhelm. And how you do that is literally just taking the time to be able to learn these little tools and these things. So this is Chad, this is my chat bot, and Chad got an upgrade. So you know how you go out on a date and then you see somebody that has a better suit on? That's what happened to Chad this weekend. Somebody had a better suit. So hopefully you enjoyed this training as much as I enjoy doing it as well. 20 months over and to beyond, July 20th, 2025. Rest in heaven, Jabari Wesson. The education continues to go, because when I wake up, I'm like this. I'm learning, I'm building, I'm growing. I'm so thankful for God choosing me a part of his plan. And the way that you do that is take advantage of things like ChatGPT Agent. Just release my real estate professionals. If you have questions, hit me in a DM. I'm here to help you. I can, I will, I shall be victorious. What up, bro, Detroit? 20 months is over. 20 months is over. Let's go. Deuces. I can't help myself. I just can't.